back to Positivity with me, Danielle. So, today on Positivity, we're going to talk about hair care. Now, the reason I want to talk about hair care is for one reason, it's a part of our first impression. When you first meet somebody, that's one of the first things they see is our hair. So, I think it's really good to take care of your hair. So, that when you meet people, they can sort of see that you're well kept and you take care of yourself. Just like you get your nails done or you care about what attire you have on, is the same way you should feel about your hair. Also, a lot of people have been asking me about my daily routine for my hair, so I thought I would do an episode on it and try to fit in maybe a tutorial and some information about how I take care of my hair. For the third reason, if you take care of your hair now, later on, when a lot of people are losing their hair, you can keep yours. It will help reduce the risk of hair loss. So, taking care of your hair and having a natural routine for your hair can really help you later down the line. So, I'm sorry about this light also, but it's really dark outside, so my light isn't really cooperating with me right now. So, I'm trying to do the best I can. I'm sorry if it's a little bright in the background. Okay, so let's begin. One of the first things I want to talk about with hair care, one of the first things I want to talk about with hair care is washing your hair. So, part of washing your hair is shampoo. One thing you want to do that I don't think a lot of us do, we probably just look at the prices and maybe the brand, is paying attention to what the shampoo is actually for. Whether it's thick hair, it's thin hair, it's long hair, it's short hair, it's curly hair, it's straight hair. It's very important to pay attention and get a shampoo that's actually for your type of hair because it benefits you more. Longer down the road, when you're washing your hair for the 50th time, you'll actually at least start seeing a difference in the take of your hair by the shampoo. Every shampoo for different hair has different chemicals, different stuff in it for different types of hair and different results. So it's really important to pay attention to what type of shampoo it's for what type of hair, so it can help your hair in the long run. Also, making sure that when you wash your hair with warm water. They say it's better to get the soap out and it washes better. They say warm water actually washes your scalp better, which is very important. Also, making sure that when you wash your hair, you start with your scalp and work your way into the rest of your hair. So you pretty much want to wash your scalp. You want to massage it almost with your nails and make sure you get all your scalp really, really clean and then work the rest of the hair into it. You don't want to brush it down to the tips of your hair or anything like that. You want to make sure the main thing you want to wash in your hair is your scalp, and then just lather and get the rest of your hair, of course, because you don't want to leave oils and things in your hair. Then they say that when you rinse out your hair, the shampoo, to always make sure you use a conditioner because it's really important to keep your hair hydrated. The only way your hair will be able to grow and be well taken care of is if you keep it nourished, which is also included by drinking plenty of water and by taking vitamins. You can take certain vitamins, multivitamins, once a day. You can take vitamin B. I heard B7 is very good. I don't take it, but I am considering it to help with hair growth. Also, they have Hair Affinity and Sugar Bear, which I'm not really sure about the prices because I don't take any of them pills, but I have heard good things about them. Then they say that baby shampoos, of course, are good for your scalp because they don't have as many chemicals and they won't rip your hair out as much. You also want to look at the chemicals that's in your shampoo. You can always look them up and see what's good and what's bad for your hair, so you already have a sort of idea. I'm sorry I keep sniffling. I have a cold and it's very irritating. My allergies are actually very bad. Also, they also want you to use a thick comb or brush when you're brushing out your hair, because the thinner, the smaller the tooths are on a comb or the brush, it can make more knots. You don't want to make more knots in your hair because as you're pulling it out and being really aggressive with your hair, you're just making more damage. So you're making your damage, your split ends and you're just damaging your hair more, where it's not going to grow. Instead, it's just going to keep splitting out and it won't go anywhere. Also, with conditioning, I always say, personally, it's good to use a deep conditioner. So I'll wash my hair, I'll rinse it, then I'll condition it regular, I'll brush it through, I'll rinse it, and then I'll use a deep conditioner. Now, there's two different, well, there's lots of different deep conditioners, but for me, it's two different deep conditioners. There's one you leave in and one you take out. So depending on what I plan to do with my hair afterwards, if I'm going to do a style afterwards and I'm not going to do a hair mask or oil, then I'll use a leave-in conditioner, and I'll put that in after I condition. I'll comb it through, I'll leave it in for about 5 minutes, and then I'll rinse some of it out, but I'll leave most of it in, and then I'll wrap my hair when I get out just to dry it, and then I'll let it air dry, and that works pretty good for me. Then they have hair treatments, which I was pretty much just talking about. You have all different types of hair masks. You can also go to a salon, of course, but they do have a lot of masks at the hair store that you can bring home and you can do yourself. So they say it's good to do a hair mask once a week. I actually do it once a week, but sometimes I do it every other week, depending on what styles I'm doing in my hair. If I went the whole week with a wash and go, then I probably won't do a hair mask at the end of that week. But if I was doing gel in my hair, or if I was doing protective styles like braids or fox locks, then I will use a mask, because I want to get my hair back to where it needs to be. I want to make sure I'm taking care of my hair and not breaking it off when I'm doing all different styles and putting different chemicals inside my hair. Oil is always good. You want to keep your hair as hydrated as you can. I use coconut oil, natural coconut oil. Make sure, because they have a lot of different coconut oils and are not all naturals. They have a lot of ones that have harmful products in them. So pay attention to your coconut oil if that's what you choose to use. Hydrate your hair daily. I deep condition my hair every day, to a point where I'll put leave-in conditioner in. If I'm going to do a wash and go, I'll put a leave-in conditioner, and then I'll go from there. I always try to hydrate my hair as much as I can. Natural products, of course, are the best. Also, stressing, believe it or not, if you're really stressed out, your hair is going to start to fall out. So you don't want to be real stressed, because it's not good for your hair. So the less stressed, the more happy you are, the better your hair is. It's like, you're happy, your hair is happy. Once a month, they also want you to trim your hair at least 1.3 centimeters off. So I hate cutting my hair, because I feel like it grows and then I cut it. But it's the only way. It's like you're cutting off the ends of the hair just so you can get way more growth. So it's good to cut your hair at least 1.3 centimeters every month. Also, when you go to sleep, you want to make sure you wrap your hair. Use a silk scarf and a satin pillowcase. If you can't do both, you want to do one or the other, that's fine. But I use a silk scarf and a satin pillowcase, because at the end of the day, I know once I go to sleep, my scarf will come off. Some people use 2 scarves, and they know how to keep their scarves on. I'm a very wild sleeper, and mine will come off even if I use 2. So I have a pillowcase just in case. So that's some hair tips. Of course, like I said, multivitamins. B7 is supposed to be really good. I don't use it yet, but I will start using it, because I actually want my hair to grow more than it has. So I have been on this natural thing with my hair probably for the last 2 years. I have had fox locks and braids and stuff like that, but they're protective styles. I actually haven't done anything really damaging to my hair. I dyed it maybe a year ago, but I used a natural dye, which I felt like was really good for my hair. I don't feel like my hair fell out from it. I still have actually some of the color from my hair from almost a year ago. So I feel like natural dyes are good. Some people feel like they don't dye as bright as you want because they're not bleaching, which can be a bad thing depending on what color you want your hair. But the more natural, the more better. So I try not to straighten my hair. I don't think I've straightened my hair in the last 2 or 3 years. So it has made a big improvement on my hair. Less split ends. My hair has actually grown. Of course, I have really curly hair, so I have a lot of shrinkage. But when I pull my hair down, I can tell it has really grown a lot. Also, I have been using some of these natural products. So one of the products that I use is She Moisture, and this is Curl Enhancing Smoothie with silk protein and neem oil. This is for moisture and curl define, and it's for thick and curly hair. So with this, I will do my regular wash. Yeah, I'll do my regular wash and conditioner. I'll leave, sometimes I might even use a leave-in conditioner with this. I'll use the leave-in conditioner, and then I'll wet my hair, and then when I go to style it, pretty much like a wet and go, I'll put this product in. It smells so good. I love the smell of this product. But I'll scoop some up on my hand, and I'll sort of just put it around my hair. I'll put it on the bottoms. I'll put it on some of the tops, so it's less frizz, and it's also good for my hair. This is another product I use. This is called As I Am. It's curling jelly. It helps define my curls. So what I'll do with this is sometimes I'll use it for my edges because it's really good. It doesn't have a hard hold, but it does hold my edges down, and it will sort of give you like a little curl too. So a lot of people like to curl the edges now, which I'm not good at because I'm not a hairstylist and I'm not really good at hair. I do what I do with my own hair and sort of keep it moving from there. But this is really good. I also use this on my son's hair because I'll brush his hair back and I'll do his braids or whatever, and I like to have the little curly look with it, and it's sort of like silky, and it's really good, and it smells really good too. Also, it's good for your hair. It has vitamin E, aloe, and sugar beetroot. So this is a really good one. It's sort of like a clear jelly when you put it on. I don't know if y'all can see it. Probably not, but it's really thin. It's not heavy. Neither is the other product. None of these products I use are heavy. I don't like heavy products on my hair. I like my hair to be very bouncy. I like it to have a lot of body. I don't like it to be stiff where it can't move. So this is my mask that I use. This is also She Moisture. It's Jamaican black castor oil. It strengthens and restores treatment mask. It has shea butter, peppermint, and apple cider vinegar in it. It's for natural, chemically processed, or heat styled hairs to restore and pretty much give you back the strengthiness of your hair and take it back to how it was before it got damaged, however it got damaged. So I've been using this for the last 2 years, I would say. And I use this, like I said, it could be from once a week to once every 2 weeks on my wash days. So I wash my hair usually at least once a week, depending on how my hairstyles are. If it's out, I'll wash it once a week no matter what. If I have fox locks or braids, of course I can't wash it once a week. I'll wash it every 2 weeks. And I'll still wash my hair even with fox locks or braids in. I'll wash my scalp. But I won't wash it as much because of course it'll get fuzzy and then start messing with my hair. But I still do wash my hair because I don't want my hair to get too greasy or dirty or have a smell, of course. But when my hair is out and I wash it every week, if I'm doing a wet and go, then I probably won't do this every week. I'll do it every 2 weeks. But if I'm using gel and I'm doing ponytails or something that would damage my hair, if I'm taking out fox locks, braids, or something that I'm worried about messing, maybe giving me split ends or something, then I will use this once a week. But when I do use this, I just pretty much do my same hair routine, and when I'm done, I'm trying to think, I don't usually leave in a deep conditioner with this. I'll use a regular, I will always use a deep conditioner, but I won't use a leave-in. I'll use a deep conditioner, leave it in for 5 minutes, and then I'll rinse it all out, brush it out, and then I'll use this, which is pretty much the same routine. I'll put it in my hair, I'll section it into 4 sections, I'll put it in my hair, and then I'll leave it for, I think it's 10 to 15 minutes. I usually will leave mine for a half an hour. I think that's the longest you're supposed to leave it in. I will leave it in for half an hour, and then I'll rinse it out. And usually when I take it out, my hair is really soft, it's really bouncy, has a lot of body, a lot of moisture, it smells really good. So I love this product. It's really good for me. Of course, everyone has to go find their own. They have all different types, for all different types of hair, for all different outcomes. So just read it on the label. Sheet Moisture, I feel like, is really good. I really love their products, but they have a lot of different. They have for mixed girls, they have all types of different stuff for curly hair, and then they have all different types of stuff for straight hair. Of course, I don't know all the products for straight hair because my hair is not straight, but they do have a lot of stuff for all different types of hair. So I would just look and read and see. Then I use Echo Gel if I want to put my hair into some kind of ponytail, or sometimes I use this on my edges. If I don't want to use that and I want like a harder hold, then I'll use this. Some people do use this on their curls. I have seen it in tutorials, but I don't. I just don't want my hair to be hard. I want it to be soft, where if somebody touches it, it's not hard or flaky. So I won't use gel inside my curls, but I will use it for my ponytails, like I said, to hold my hair down, or if I use it for my edges or some kind of style that I have. Now, of course, everyone says if you braid your hair underneath and you put wigs in, that it's a protective style. It really is, but I'm not great at that. So I will do maybe a wig here and there, and I will braid my hair underneath, but I make sure I still take care of my hair. I put the coconut oil. I'm still on my regular hair care. So don't think just because you're doing wigs or whatever that you shouldn't take care of your hair, because you should. Even with weaves, it's still good that before you put a weave in, especially if you're going to leave it in for a while, to do hair care and take care of your hair before. So it's good when you decide to take the weave out, or the braids, or whatever you decide to do with your hair. So that's pretty much some information on my routine. I wanted this show to be a lot of different hairstyles, but it didn't work out that way. But I did luckily get the person who pretty much told me a lot about how to take care of my own hair, because she has really curly hair too, to help us out and do us a video. So I do have that a little later. But I don't have, like I said, a whole tutorial on all different types of hair. I'm sorry. But you can use, most of these products come for all different types of hair. So I would go to the hair store and I would look it up, and it's probably the same routine, just for different types of hair. Also, I am going to try to throw in the tutorial, like I said, of my wash day, just to make it more explanatory of what I do, because people were really asking me what do I do to my hair. So I came a long way with my hair. Like I said, I used to straighten it and it used to break off, and I used to have to cut it all the time. It finally got to a point where I stopped straightening it, and I'm trying all different hairstyles with my hair to sort of keep me still liking my hair, because I get tired of my hair really quick, and then I want to straighten it, or I want to dye it, or I want to cut it, or I want to do different things, and I'm trying not to do that, so I can sort of let my hair grow and let it be healthy, and let my curls become more defined. My curls have actually came a very long way. When I was straightening my hair, my curls were becoming kind of stringy, so they were really overheated, over dry, and all this stuff with the moisture has really helped my hair. I do take a once a day vitamin. I take once a day women vitamin. It's not really hair vitamin, but I'm thinking, like I said, of taking the B7 to sort of help with just the growth of hair. So we'll see. I guess I'll sort of catch you up later and let you know if that works for me, or what vitamin I got, and maybe that can help some of you out also. But that's pretty much it. I'll talk to you a little later. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of you every day, because I actually feel like I lost a lot of viewers over time, because I feel like at first everybody was excited for the episodes, and then after a while sort of like, oh, I'll watch it, and people don't always get to it, but that's fine. But the people that view me and they like me and they're still here and they give me feedback, I really appreciate you. If you have ideas for shows, if there's things you want to know, if there's people you want me to talk to, if you want to be on the show, whether you want to send me a video, or you want me to interview you, or you just want to be on the show, to help out or anything like that, please let me know. Always write me. I'm open for ideas. I appreciate feedback. Thank you so much for everyone that has wrote me and gave me feedback, and I've been trying to do my best to talk louder and fix the lighting and do everything I can to make it better for you guys, because the videos are for you. So I hope I gave you a little bit of positivity in your day and sort of put a little smile on your face, even though this show isn't that important, but some people wanted to know, so I did it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so now I want to introduce y'all to the woman I told you about earlier, who taught me about my own hair routine and used to work and take care of hair. So here's Jessica. Hey, Jessica.
Hello, Positivity. Hey, Danielle. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my hair care routine and some of the products that I love, and that hopefully may work for you or one of your viewers. So I'll start with uh, kind of like the products that I like to use. Um, So I like to steer clear of as many chemicals as possible. So about 2006, I want to say 2006, 2007, I decided I no longer wanted to relax my hair. I was tired of the breakage, the dryness, the brittleness. I was just over it all. So I said, you know what, there has to be a better way. There has to be a better way. I grew up, um, I grew up in a household where it was like, natural hair, like, what do you mean? Like, you need to you need your hair straight, and if your hair isn't straight, your hair is not done. Okay. Anyway, so I rebelled against that, and I decided I was no longer going to relax my hair. I transitioned from relaxed hair to the hair that I have now. I actually didn't even know I had curls. I just thought I had like textured hair, but I didn't know I had some definition. And I'll explain. When I was very little, my hair was cut quite short, and then after that, it went from that to like mostly little ponytails, and then a few braided styles, and then relaxers. So from when I was very young, from when I can remember, I mean, I was about 6, 7 years old. No, wait. Oh, yeah, I was about 7, 8 years old, and I started getting my hair relaxed. So I don't really have that many photos of my hair natural. Okay. So, so I decided to, you know, take care of my hair naturally, and I don't regret it. Now, to each his own. I think whether you're relaxed, whether you're natural, whether you wear extensions or not, either way, you need to care for your hair. Okay, for the actual hair on your head. Okay, so I'll start with one of my favorite products is this shampoo. It's actually quite empty. Some products I don't have here because I do need to I need to just go restock. So this is the Shea Moisture. I don't know if you can see it real good. It's probably flipped, I'm not sure, but it's the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Shampoo with shea butter, peppermint, and apple cider vinegar. Cleanse and nourish natural, chemically processed, or heat styled hair. Now, in my household, this works for everyone from curly. Well, my daughter has straight hair, and my youngest son has a more kinky, curly hair texture, and then my son and I are somewhere in between. He has more definition than me. I have a little less. My hair is more fine. His is more his is thicker. So but this works really, really, really good for everybody. And what I love about this shampoo is that it does suds up, in case you're wondering, because I know some natural shampoos are kind of suds free, but no, this does lather up. But it it strips your hair of all the gunk, so all the gels and conditioners and everything, but it doesn't leave it dry. It still leaves it very soft and manageable, which I like, but not any heaviness. And I'll go into that. But I love this shampoo. I skip the conditioner in the shower. I skip it, but what I do is they have a leave-in, and the leave-in I use as my detangler and as my styler. And then the only additional step that I'll do aside from that is I will seal my hair with either coconut oil or argan oil. At the moment I use 100% organic raw coconut oil, and I use 100% organic pure argan oil. Those are my favorite right now. I've used castor oil in the past. I won't use olive oil. I can't stand the smell. What else was my favorite? I think that's it. I do have a little list here of a couple things I wanted to talk about. Okay, so that's my top number one. Okay, now recently I did pick up, excuse me, it's messy in the back. So I did, I'm actually sitting on the floor in my room, and I just brought a couple products in because everyone's doing their night routine, and I wanted to just film this in the bathroom, but that didn't happen. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So this Not Your Mother's Naturals, this shampoo and conditioner, it is geared more towards dry or damaged hair. So I've noticed that this shampoo and conditioner are quite heavy. So my daughter will use this. She does like it. She also wears her hair natural sometimes, so she doesn't mind having a little extra oils or moisturizers in her hair, even though they will weigh her hair down, but she doesn't mind it so much. Another line that I really love, I only have this product of the line right now, but I do love this, and this can work for a lot of textures: curls, coils, kinks, and waves. And is this Carol's Daughter Hair Milk, and they have a couple of products in the line, in that line that I really love. Also, this was given to me as a sample. One of my good friends gave it to me, and this is also geared towards kinky, curly, or wavy textures. It's the Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic. It's almost like a flaxseed gel. Shea Moisture has a gel that I really love from a different line, but this one I like, and because it's a small bottle, I've been using this when I'm on the go, and I really love it. It leaves a nice shine, you know, and but it's soft, and it smells good, and I just really love it. So those are the products I'm loving right now. I did want to mention these I'm gonna try. I'll probably maybe we could fill you in if I really like these, but I got these from Brandless. I'm gonna be traveling soon, so I'm gonna take these. This is the shampoo and the conditioner, moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. It's made with aloe juice, sulfate free, platelet free, no animal testing, and it's Brandless. Everything on their site is $3, and what I really love about their site is that they also feed the homeless with their profits. So I wouldn't say that these are 100% natural or anything, but they're a kinder brand. But I've smelled them so far. I like the way it smells, so I'm gonna try these out. I tried their facial cleanser, and it's great. Like, everyone in the house loves it, and sometimes that's difficult because we all have slightly different skin, slightly different, you know, likes and dislikes. So I'm happy that everyone liked it. It's the grapefruit facial cleanser from their site, and I really like it, and everything on their site is $3. So so that's that. One thing I did want to touch on, so I discussed Shea Moisture products. Those are my top number one. I love it. I love it that they're natural, and that it's a Black beauty brand. Carol's Daughter, also I really like them. I'm liking the Not Your Mother's Naturals, which I do want to try a few of their other products. On the lower end, if I'm on a tighter budget and I need to pick something up, or I'm gonna be traveling, I just need like a little something, or you know, I'm not home or something, I will get the Aunt Jackie's products. They're a little bit more scented, like they're like highly scented for me. I like products that don't really smell like anything, just very light scents. That's just my preference. But Aunt Jackie's does have a few products that I like. Miss Jessie's also. And if you like a gel, like a for real gel, not some people don't like the flaxy gel. They feel like it's too like runny, I guess. I love it, but it won't really like lay your edges. So Eco Styler obviously is a really good brand. Always use a wide tooth comb for sure, especially for detangling. You can obviously use a smaller comb for parting and that sort of thing, but just be very gentle. It just has to be already, you know, detangled and sectioned off, and that'll help with some of the tangling. I only use a soft brush to sort of like smooth the sides when I wear these sorts of styles, or even when I do my half up, half down. I don't put any tension on my hair. I don't like to, and it flattens my curls. Like right now I just have two really loose bands, like they're not even twisted. So I like to do that. I couldn't live without my spray bottle, so on the daily I will mist and add more product to my hair, which is usually in the form of a leave-in and then a little extra oil if I need it. So I just go by that. I don't really manipulate my hair too much. My go-to hairstyles are either loose and flowy, the pineapple, it's easy, hair's out the way, you know, especially when you're cooking, cleaning, working, you know, it's out the way. I'll also do my, if I want it loose but I don't want my hair in my face, I'll do a half up, half down. So the back will be out, and then I'll just kind of clip the front about right here. So that's one of like my favorite styles. So excuse me, I recommend using either a satin bonnet or a satin pillowcase. I hate bonnets. I wake up, it's not on my head, you know. I'm not a big fan, but I have used them in the past, and for certain styles I feel like they're necessary. So but for pineapple, it's like, you know, I feel like this is already kind of protective for sleeping. So you know, I usually keep my hair like this for sleeping, but I do have a satin pillowcase that I really love. It's a little slippery, but it gets the job done. And hey, bonus, it's good for your skin also. No tugging, doesn't dry your face out, all of that. So I recommend that, and they're pretty inexpensive. And you can make do with two. Wash one, use one, you know, that sort of thing. So I think that's all I have for today. That's my pretty minimalist, natural hair care routine. I mostly stick, I'm experimenting with a few products, but my go-to, this, I don't, if they take this off the line, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Seriously. But thank you all for watching, and Danielle, thank you for giving me the opportunity to, you know, share a little bit of what I like to use, what I like to do. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you. Have a good one.
Today's word of advice is self-love is not selfish. At the end of the day, you have to learn to love yourself first before you can ever love someone else. So learn to love you and then share your love with everyone else. Thank you. Say thanks for watching. Mwah.